While at the Veta Pedi monastery, we were fortunate to meet the abbot of the monastery, Elder Ephraim. We asked him the question, "Did you know Elder Pisios of Mount Athos?" Here's what he replied. "I knew him very well. I met him many times and received great benefit from him. He had a great deal of divine grace, a great sanctity. I remember how he told us that Saint Euphemia visited him. She came to his cell. They talked for 8 hours. They spoke about many things. But one thing he did not share with us. He only told us one thing. When asked how she endured such terrible sufferings, she replied, 'Had I known the glory that awaits the martyrs in heaven, I would have endured many more times the suffering.'" Elder Pisios of Mount Athos saw many saints. Once, he went to another cell and, after finishing his work, he could not light a lamp. And when he began his service, he didn't know which saint to commemorate the next day. Suddenly, he saw a tall man who said, "My name is the martyr Luke. Tomorrow is my feast day." We had more questions for the elder. How should we deal with thoughts during prayer? Do all the monks on Mount Athos possess the inner prayer of the heart, or only some of them? The elder answered, "When thoughts come during prayer, we should simply disregard them and not pay any attention to them. As for the inner prayer of the heart, there has been no research conducted, but there are many monks who try to attain it." There were other questions as well. Is it permissible to venerate icons and sacred objects while in a state of impurity? The elder replied, "If this refers to the times when women have their monthly period, this is a great mistake, and it's unfortunate. I know that in many countries, women do not approach icons or even go to church during these days, but this is a mistake. You can do everything except receive communion. Who should one pray to in order to get married? The Mother of God helps in everything. It's good for a young girl to pray to the Mother of God, asking her to send a good, wise young man. If a young man prays that God will send him a good girl." The elder was also asked another pressing question. Why are there so many cases of cancer nowadays? The elder replied, "This is also a sign of the times. Once, a Greek man from America, a university professor, came to our monastery. I believe what he told me. He said, 'Wait, in 10 years, brain cancer will increase because of mobile phones. Although the internet, mobile phones, and all technology serve man, they also emit their own radiation. Nature is being relaxed, and one of the causes is the progress in technology.'" We thanked Father Ephraim for our conversation. And he wished us, "May the Lord protect us."